There is Life After College looks at the transition of students from high school through college and into the workforce. It used to be if you got a bachelor's degree, you were pretty golden. You would be able to get a job. But the problem now is as more people get a bachelor's degree, it's less and less of a signal to employers that students are ready for a job. And so I spent the last couple of years with employers of all sizes, with students who had graduated recently from college to look at what are the skills of the future? What are the skills that they need to learn in high school and in college and outside of college in order to launch into their careers? One of the things that I found in reporting the book was that many of today's recruiters are finding students that are ill-prepared for the workforce. So for example, the head of recruiting for Xerox told me that the #1 professional development program requested by new employees there is time management. Right? Because for the most part, learning until you graduate from college is managed for you. A teacher tells you when things are due. A syllabus tells you when you have to have projects due. And the workforce doesn't work like that. The modern workplace doesn't work like that. It's a mashup of activities. The head of university partnerships at IBM said he would rather hire new employees from failed startups than he would new college graduates, because they learned the process of failure. You learn a lot more from your failures than you do your successes. So it's really critical in college that students get experiences that allow them to fail, and so they can learn from those failures, because that's going to help them in the workplace much more than any degree. Your 20s are the dress rehearsal for the rest of your life, right? What you do in your 20s matters in your 30s, 40s, and 50s in terms of how much money you make, the types of jobs and the types of careers that you have. And most students think that as long as they have a bachelor's degree, they're gonna be fine after school. And the truth of the matter is that how you go to college is just as important as where you go to college. Most employers are looking for what are called the soft skills. This ability to learn how to fail, this ability to navigate the ambiguity of the workforce. Part of the problem is that jobs in 5 years, in 10 years, and 20 years will be very different from the jobs we're used to today. Careers will be completely different. In fact, it used to be that when you graduated from college, you would be able to follow specific career paths and probably stay with an employer or even in a profession for most of your life. Most of today's college graduates need a navigational chart to figure out how to navigate the wide open seas that are going to be their careers. In many ways that's exciting, but in many ways that's also scary for many of today's 20-somethings. At the age of 18, you don't have a lot of access to careers. And so what I want to encourage, and what I encourage in the book and in my talks about There is Life After College, is that there's more than just one pathway from high school through college and into the workforce. And I lay out multiple pathways, from taking gap years to having co-ops and other work experiences in college, to going to community colleges, to taking work experiences after college before you enter into a career. There are multiple pathways through your 20s, and I hope that people will think about more than just the one that most high school guidance counselors focus on.